Hello, everyone. Welcome to another award-winning edition of the Locker Room Chat. My name is John Williams, and I'm joined by my co-host, Walter Stair. And tonight, we have the Cofield High School Yellow Jackets, the baseball team here in studio. And here in the middle is the head coach of the Yellow Jackets, Andy Lau. And Andy, thank you for being here and welcome to the show.
Appreciate you letting us be here.
You're a hard man to pin down. I tried to get you on here last year and then tried earlier in the season, but I'm glad you're here tonight. And boy, y'all are really having an outstanding season thus far.
Yeah, we're having a good year. I got a good group of kids. You know, we got a junior loaded class with a couple of younger boys that's, you know, freshmen and a sophomore that's helping us out.
Right, in Cofield right now currently 20-7 overall, and there's 2 or 3 different polls out there. The Tennessee Baseball Report looking today, y'all are ranked number 2 in single A, and so clinched the regular season district championship last night.
We clinched the regular season last night. We went undefeated in our district. We beat Oneida last night to seal the district up.
So finished 8-0 in district play. So you have any other district games remaining?
No, all our regular season district games are over.
Okay.
I think we got 4 more games left, and then we've reached our max this year.
Okay, we'll talk about your schedule here in a little bit, but Walter?
Well, you've probably played a lot of tough teams being a single A school, and that certainly helps your rating all the way around. I mean, having 7 losses, 20-7, but I mean, just your overall to play such a hard murderer's row.
Yeah, I believe that's why our rating's up there. We've really had. I knew going in that this group could handle it. I had enough pitching because, you know, you have to play on Monday and Tuesday your district games. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturdays when you play your non-district games, and to play larger schools, you got to have some decent pitching to, you know, face larger schools. So this year, I decided that we'd try to play a tougher schedule and see some better pitching on Thursdays and Fridays. And you know, we've played some larger schools and some highly ranked schools too.
Well, that's a tribute to you, which you only have like 160 students, and to get, you know, that good of ball players, that's something else.
Yes, it is. I mean, Cofield's traditionally been pretty good at baseball, traditional baseball school, and you know, a lot of these kids over here, I played with their dad, and my dad coached their dad, and so. You know, it's a baseball tradition in Cofield.
That's great.
And the phone lines are open. If you have a question or a comment for Coach Andy Lau, just call in there. See the numbers on the screen, and he's brought along with him 8 Yellow Jackets of the student athletes. Let's go ahead and meet these young men. With us here tonight, we have Braden Burgess, Cole Hines, Zach Armstrong, Romel Conlon, Levi Heidel, Luke Treese, Riley Brown, and Tucker West. So, guys, thank you all for being here. And right now, just go ahead. We'll start with you, Braden. If you would, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everyone what class you're in and what position you play.
I'm Braden Burgess, class of 2023. I'm third base and pitcher.
This next guy, he's a veteran. He's been on the show before, Walter. You might remember him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. My name is Cole Hines. I play shortstop, pitcher, and I'm a junior.
My name is Zach Armstrong. I'm class 2023. Play third base, first base, and pitcher.
I'm Romel Conlon. I'm a junior. I play left field and center field.
My name's Luke Treese. I'm the class of 2025, and I'm the catcher.
My name's Levi Heidel. I'm the class of 2025. I play center field and shortstop and pitcher.
My name's Riley Brown. I'm a sophomore, and I play right field and left field.
Tucker West. I'm a junior, and I'm the closer.
We got a couple of freshmen with you.
Yeah, we got 2 freshmen over there, Luke and Levi Heidel. They're a big part of our team this year.
And Braden, if you would, I'm going to ask each of y'all this question. Just talk about the season, how it's going for you individually.
So far, it's gone pretty good. There's a few losses in there that we shouldn't have lost, but we're just trying to get better for the postseason. See how far we can go.
We've had a pretty good season, but like he said, we've lost a couple games we shouldn't have lost, but I think we've learned from it, and we'll win them next time we play them.
The losses that we've lost really just came from big schools, but they've helped us. And I mean, pitching-wise, we've been doing good and everything. So
I think the season's been going good. A few of our losses hurt pretty bad, but I think we'll finish pretty good.
Our season's going pretty good. I mean, we had a couple losses that we probably shouldn't have lost to, but it's whatever. I mean, we're just working to get better for the postseason.
Our season's been good so far, and I mean, we've been playing in pretty big tournaments and playing at good teams where they've been hitting nukes and everything. But it's been going good so far.
Yeah, back to the losses. They're pretty tough, but at the end of the season, we ended off with a bang, so that's all right.
They basically summed it up. We just had like some really tough losses, but we've had really good wins too.
How tall are you, Tucker?
I'm 6'7".
6'7"? Okay. So Ramel, he needs his own mic, don't he, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's a character now.
Walter, you got a question for these Yellow Jackets?
Let's see. The guy on the end, do you play basketball? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Tucker West.
And you're 6'7"?
Yeah.
And I was wondering, a guy you're as tall as you are, do you pitch?
Yes, I'm the closer.
I thought so. I can imagine.
He throws really fast, like really fast.
Okay. And how long have you guys been playing together? How long have you been playing baseball in general, just all the way down the line?
We've grew up playing together. I mean, we've been playing since we were 4 or 5, all of us together.
We all played Little League and travel ball together growing up since about 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, that's really good.
Go ahead and talk about some of the opponents you all played this year. Just going down the line, who would you say your toughest opponent has been?
CAK.
CAK, then probably about Pigeon Forge and Catholic. Franklin Road Academy. Pigeon Forge is ranked number 1 in what, 2A, is it?
They're pretty good.
Yeah, we play them again Friday.
Catholic had a really good pitcher. They closed the game on us. He threw good.
Yeah, Coach Lau, you've really beefed the schedule up, and you play some tough teams. CAK, you know, they're a private school. They're ranked. Pigeon Forge, I think, ranked number 1 in AA.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge is ranked 1 in AA, and we scheduled them teams so we could get better in the postseason. Baseball's a season. We're playing for the district tournament, and then we're playing for postseason. We knew to move along, we had to see some, quality pitching, and this year we've when you play better at schools, you see that.
You also played Catholic, Grace, Oak Ridge, and you got Carnes coming up, and also you got Oak Ridge again, and it's really a tough schedule.
Yeah, we play Oak Ridge here the last 3 years. It's the Oak Ridge game's an enjoyable game because it's not too far. They're coming to Cofield next week, so looking forward to that game.
And Pigeon Forge, you have them coming up, right, this week?
Yeah, Pigeon Forge called and wanted to play us, so we said, yeah, we'll play you. So he come to Cofield. They beat us 11-6. It was a good game, and then he's looking for another game. He likes competition too, so we're playing them at 7:30 Friday night in Pigeon Forge.
Well, that'll be a nice trip up there to Pigeon Forge. You know Coach Mike Gwynn, head coach there at Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, just recently I knew that he was at Anderson County before. I've just recently met him, and I really like the guy. He knows the game of baseball, that's for sure.
Right, he's done a really good job there at Pigeon Forge. I think they were state runner-up last year to Gibbs. So, Walter?
I just like the way you're playing such hard teams, like the Pigeon Forge Catholics and your Grace Christian Academies and all those. That's a tribute to your team.
I appreciate that.
Coach Lau, if you would, just go tell everybody out there a little bit about yourself. Like, how long you been coaching at Cofield?
I've been coaching at Cofield for, I think this is my 11th year.
11th season, and
We've had some ups and downs through the year. I've had some really good kids throughout the 11 years, and you know, we've worked hard.
have you been to the state since you've been coaching?
I've not made it to the state tournament yet. That's my goal.
No, last year y'all got to the.
We made it to the sub-state last year and ran into a North Green team that was senior loaded, and you know, I returned to every player but 2. So maybe we can get back there this year.
So sort of a young team last year with the 2 seniors and I guess predominantly sophomore class last year, right?
Yeah, we was all sophomore. We had 2 seniors. One was my son, so that was an enjoyable season. It was tough to lose that last game because his career was over, but here we are again, trying to do the same thing.
Well, go ahead and talk a little bit about your family.
Well, I'm married. I got 2 kids, Jericho and Gabby. She played basketball this year. She's been on your show before.
Okay, I didn't realize that was your daughter.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gabby.
She's out there watching. She's probably laughing right
She's
now.
a point guard, right?
I think she's shooting guard.
Shooting guard, yeah. They had a heck of a season this year. They got to the sub-state and.
They made it to sub-state, and I'm hoping this group of boys can do the same thing and see what happens.
Cofield's got some rich tradition there in that community. The football teams usually, right there contending for state about every year, and then the basketball team, the girls, and even the baseball team last year with y'all's sub-state appearance. So I know the community's.
Community's very supportive of the athletic program.
Y'all get big crowds of baseball. You get good turnout.
Yes, we have really good crowds in baseball. It's a fun place to come and watch a baseball game. It's a good atmosphere.
I played a lot of softball there over the years.
Softball was played a lot there when I was growing up as a kid, and it's kind of died out now.
Now, did you graduate from Cofield?
Graduated in 1996.
1996, okay. And did you grow up there?
Well, yes, I was born and raised in Cofield. I'm a Cofield guy.
Okay. So, did you play? I guess you played at Cofield, right?
Oh yeah.
You play all?
I played all 3 sports.
All 3.
All 3 sports.
You play any in college?
I played at Roan State. Yes, I did.
Played baseball?
I played baseball at Roan State. Sure did.
Okay. Who was the coach there?
Coach Works was at Roan State when I was there.
So.
Yeah.
Walt?
District and regional teams, who are the teams that have been hardest to play this year, and who will be vying for the top as you go in the district and regional tournament?
Well, our district is, they split the classifications up, I mean, so we have 5 teams in our district: Auburn Springs, Oneida, Sunbright, Watburg, and us. And I'm telling you, there's not an easy game in our district. I mean, even though we play larger schools and compete with them, and every night we play a district team, it's not an easy game. Any team can win in baseball.
That's true. Well, who is region-wise? Who are the teams that you'll be going against once you get out of the district tournament?
Region this year is Harriman, Oakdale, Rockwood, Midway, and Greenback's in there with them.
So I guess you're pretty much quite familiar with all of them over the years.
Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with the Roan County teams and Oakdale. We haven't played Greenback in baseball, even though it's a football rivalry. We've not played Greenback in baseball since I've been coaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sort of different this year with the 4 classifications. Landscape a little bit different than last year. I know last year all those teams you mentioned you might play in the region were in your district.
Yes.
So this year you'll be beating them in the region. So who's some of the teams to look for? Say if they take the top 2 teams to the sub-state. Who are you looking at there? Last year y'all played the North Green and
Sail Creek last year, first round.
Sail
and then,
Creek. Any other teams you think you
Well,
might?
this year we'll play the Harriman, Rockwood, Midway, Oakdale, or Greenback, and then we go east and play North Green or Hampton or University High. First things first. You got to win your district first. You got to win that. Baseball is a tournament sport just like basketball. Nothing's guaranteed. So we can't be looking ahead.
What style of play, baseball, do y'all play? Play small ball, or just depend on your talent, or you like the long ball, or just?
We're aggressive hitters. We go up to the plate to hit. We do. If the situation's there to bunt, we bunt. Play a little small ball. We pitch well and play defense. Defense is, you can always play defense. You can't always hit.
And talk a little bit about your coaching staff.
I got an assistant coach, which is Chris Harvey. He's been with me 10 out of the 11 years. He, I met him when our kids were younger, and he has stuck with me. And his son's playing at Bryan College now, and he's, his son graduated for me a couple years ago, and Chris is still with me.
And what about the? Well, you mentioned your style of play. Is that varied over the years with you? Just pretty much the same strategy?
No, it varies.
It varies, huh?
It varies from,
Your
what
talent level.
what kind of talent you have from year to year. I'm not one that's, going to play. And we'll use basketball for example. I'm not going to play man-to-man if you need to be playing
Right,
zone.
yeah.
I'm not going to stick with. We're going to do whatever our athletes can do.
And you mentioned your pitching. You said you were really loaded with pitching. Let's talk about your pitching staff.
Well, I've got, actually, I think that 7 out of the 9 starters, or 7 out of 13, I only have 13 players. 7 out of 13 players can pitch. I feel confident in them all. They can all throw strikes. We walk nobody.
So you have 13 on your team.
I only have 13 on my team this year, yes.
Do you have a junior varsity or a freshman?
No,
Or
sir.
just
We only have 13.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
I guess that's due to the small school and the enrollment.
Yeah, I would say. Some years, I've had 17, 18.
Yeah.
This year's 13.
Yeah.
We have no seniors. That kind of hurts us in a small school that you don't have no seniors playing.
So back when me and Walter played, I think they just had like a varsity team. I think Clinton carried about 20 players, and nowadays I know Clinton's got a JV team, and most schools have a freshman JV type team, but y'all don't have that luxury.
No, we don't. And we went to CAK this year, and I think they had about 40 players out there. So
Yeah, it's hard to coach that many.
you want as many as you can get, so you can have some competition.
Right. And okay, so you got 7 of the guys that can throw.
Yeah.
7 out of 13. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take our first break of the night. We'll be right back to visit some more with the head coach of the Cofield Yellow Jacket baseball team, Andy Lau, and also some of his student athletes he brought with him. So we'll be right back. You're watching the Locker Room Chat.
Obviously, I've been in front of a lot of judges, many judges. There's some bad ones, there's some average ones, there's some good ones. Judge Layton is an excellent judge. I'm here because I have great concern for the judiciary in Anderson County. We have a good judge. It's important that we keep a good judge. The people of Anderson County deserve a good judge, and you have one.
I'm Don Layton, General Sessions Judge. I ask for your vote and support in the May 3rd Republican primary.
Alexander Guesthouse Senior Living is Oak Ridge's secret to senior care. Our all-inclusive assisted living and memory care offers 24-hour care, medication management, laundry services, housekeeping services, and assistance with activities of daily living. At Alexander, we treat your loved ones like our loved ones. Our Jackson Suites are $2,000 a month. To schedule a tour, give us a call at 865-294-5489. Alexander Guesthouse, Oak Ridge's secret to senior care.
Sorry I'm late. It's been a long day turning wrecks into checks. Hey, why are the Osbears in the kitchen cooking dinner?
Oh, hey, Tim.
How's it
Welcome
going?
home.
What's up?
You've been so busy icing the insurance company. They're here to remind you it's hockey season. Hey, Tim, can you pass me the ketchup?
Sure.
Thanks.
No problem.
Hey, Tim, do you want a burger?
I do.
Medium well?
Yes. Well, that's how the Osbears roll.
Shot by Timo Bam, he scores!
Victoria Bowling knows the meaning of hard work. A wife and mother, Victoria and her husband David of 31 years have raised 2 daughters. Victoria is a conservative who works as an attorney and farms with the Bowling family. Victoria has been an attorney for nearly 3 decades, focusing on family law. Victoria has been a champion for kids with special needs. Victoria cares about Anderson County and will work hard to seek justice for all of us. On Tuesday, May 3rd, vote for Victoria Bowling.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews and come to Earl F. Subaru.
Take I-40 to exit 356 to our brand new location on Gallaher Road in Kingston, or see our online specials at duffsubaru.com.
At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
Roger Miller is a conservative and lifetime resident of Anderson County who has served as Sessions Judge since 2014. Judge Miller has adjudicated more than 30,000 cases, both civil and criminal, over the past 7 years. Roger is a graduate of Clinton High School, and he volunteers time coaching youth sports and serving as an instructor. A paramedic for 12 years, Roger worked saving lives at the Anderson County EMS, MedFlight 5, and Methodist Medical Center. In 2022, let's re-elect Roger Miller, General Sessions Judge.
Welcome back to the locker room chat. We're visiting with head coach of the Cofield Yellow Jacket baseball team, Andy Lau. Right now we're going to look at some district standings in Class A. Cofield just recently won their district championship, so out here is this is top 10 here. This is the top 10 of the poll we're looking at. So, you know anything about Eagleville?
We played Moore County in Chattanooga 2 weekends ago, and the Moore County coach told me Eagleville is a really, really senior-loaded team and really good this year. Mm-hmm. He was really bragging on them, and Moore County finished in the state championship game last year and got beat by East Robinson, which is on that screen also.
Now, where is Eagleville? We was talking about that a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. You know where it is? Is that West Tennessee?
I think it's
middle to west?
Somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Yeah. There's Gordonsville. Seems like Cofield always has to go through them in football.
Yeah, Gordonsville's used to be one we had to go through in football. Hampton also.
Yeah, those teams, those schools will probably be on the other end of the bracket. Probably wouldn't have to see them to maybe the state. You see Hampton there. You mentioned them, and Sale Creek played them last year. South Pittsburgh.
As far as our immediate vicinity, there's no one from our true East Tennessee area. I mean, Hampton and Sale Creek's in different parts of the area, but that's the only one in our immediate vicinity at all.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Let's go up to 2A. There's Pigeon Forge. We talked about them. Head coach Mike Gwynn leading the Pigeon Forge Tigers, number 1. And you had Loudon locally, Walter, number 3. Mm-hmm. Sweetwater,
Kingston there.
Yeah, Kingston, I saw something there in the Sentinel. They were number 10 in the Prep Extra. I think they have a new coach this year, Coach Witter, I believe, at Kingston.
Yeah, he used to be at Rockwood. He's a really good coach.
Y'all haven't played Kingston this year, have you?
We didn't schedule Kingston this year. I'd like to schedule him next year.
Mm-hmm. So he used to be at Rockwood, Coach Witter?
Yeah, he done a really good job at Rockwood. He made the state tournament a few times.
Mm-hmm. Go up to Class 3A, and you see Portland, number 1, Carter, number 2, Green Hornets out of Knoxville, having a real good season. Haven't seen Carter up there in a while. Normally you see Gibbs and right there, but this year in 3A with the new classifications, Carter looks to be the top team locally. And you see Tennessee High right there at number 8, and North City there, number 10. I understand they're a pretty good team. And go up to 4A, and Houston, number 1 out of West Tennessee. And you always see Science Hill, and then you got Powell, they're number 4, and Farragut is not in there, Walter.
That's interesting. They play a very tough schedule, but they apparently are knocking on the top 10 door, but not quite there. Sevier County is there at number 7, which they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, head coach Casey Taylor used to be a Clinton head coach at Sevier County. I saw where they won their regular season championship last night as well. So right now, let's turn our attention to these Yellow Jackets over here, Coach, and we got Brandon Burgess right here. First, we're going to talk to him, and Braden Burgess, third base and pitcher. Braden, how many starts have you had on the mound?
I've only started one game this year, but I usually come in relief for our games.
You're primarily a third baseman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
he bats fourth for us. He's our number 4 batter. Yeah. He's the cleanup batter.
Okay.
He does a good job at that.
How many RBIs do you have?
Oh, I didn't bring the stats.
Yeah. Got any home runs this year?
No, sir.
And Walter?
He looks like he's got some muscles. He could probably hit a home run or two, I would think.
Yeah.
You play any other sports?
Yeah, basketball and football also.
Okay. And, have any pregame rituals?
No.
Listen to any music before game or?
Not really. Just go down in the cage and hit batting practice before we play. Get ready to warm up.
And Braden, are you a junior?
Junior, yes, sir.
Okay, and so your first year last year basically was last year or the freshman year. Coach Lau saying the COVID got you.
Yeah, we only played 4 games our freshman year.
Mm-hmm. And Braden, what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
I love it. We've grown up around him and his family since we were little. We've known him forever. And my dad played baseball with him back in high school and all other sports. It's been a really great experience and excited to finish this year and go along with next year.
I played with Braden's dad also at Rome State. We played together at Rome State with Braden's dad.
Okay. Go ahead and talk a little bit about Braden.
Oh, he's a good one. He's really doing good for us this year in the cleanup spot. He started off the season a little slow, and then his dad come to practice, and we tweaked his swing a little bit, and he's really been hitting pretty good here lately. I think he's batting about 450, 460 now, with a slow start in the beginning. But Braden's his third base is picked up for us, and I'm glad to have him in that 4-hole.
Braden, you play any summer ball?
No, I haven't played travel ball since I was a freshman. That was the last year I played travel baseball.
Would you like to go ahead and play in college?
Yeah.
What's your plans on, I know you're just a junior, what's your plans?
I want to go study history in college and become a history teacher and hopefully come back and coach one day at Coalfield.
Like to be a coach one day?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to Cole Hines. Cole is the quarterback for the football team, and talk a little bit about Cole.
Cole's our leadoff batter. He's one of our backbones. He's our ace pitcher. We throw Cole on the Monday night games. He's pitched really well for us, bats really well. He's our shortstop. Cole's threw a no-hitter this year when we was in the tournament at Chattanooga against Moore County. And he hit a home run down there at Chattanooga against a pitcher that's, committed to D1. And Cole's a gamer. That's what I can say about Cole. When you want somebody on the mound, Cole's the guy you want.
Right, he's quite the athlete, quarterback on the football field. I know I've seen him play quarterback as well and shortstop. So, Cole, do you play summer ball?
Summer ball. I'm just gonna go to camps and stuff.
You gonna start working on football after the season?
Yeah, we'll go straight into workouts as soon as the season's over, and Coach Benson will have us ready.
What sport do you prefer to play, baseball or football?
Baseball, but I like both, but baseball. I'm better at baseball.
I think when you're an athlete at Cofield, you get the football bug and you get the baseball bug.
Yeah.
And when people ask you the question, which sport you like the best, it's hard to answer. But we're baseball players, though.
It's kind of the season.
Yeah. We're all baseball players.
Right, and so do you have any pregame rituals?
No, I usually hit the tee before the games, but that's about it.
Get off the tee? So what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
I like it. Yeah, he brings a lot of energy, and we feed off of it. So it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. You have a favorite team in baseball?
I'm a Braves fan. I root for Tennessee. They're doing good this year.
Yeah, I'd say they are. And the Balls are doing really good now.
Oh yeah, they're enjoyable to watch this year.
Do you have a favorite player?
All time, Derek Jeter, but for the Braves, Acuna or Freeman. Well, Freeman left, but.
Walter?
As far as getting in shape, what is harder for you to get in shape, baseball or football?
Definitely football. Definitely football.
I guess taking the licks in football at quarterback, it's a little bit more painful, I guess.
Yeah, it is. But, sliding head first and stuff, it's pretty painful too, I guess.
And you seem like to me in football and in baseball too, you'd be very fast of foot.
I like to think I am.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Cole, yeah, go ahead.
Cole scared us during football season this year. He hurt his shoulder there against Oneida and toughened it out through the playoffs in football, and kind of scared us. We didn't know if we was going to have him for baseball this year.
Yeah, that would have been a big blow, certainly.
That would have hurt.
Well, Cole, go ahead and talk about that no-hitter you threw earlier this year.
We were playing Moore County up in the Lookout Valley tournament, and I don't know. I didn't even know I was throwing a no-hitter. We were just playing, and we came out and we had the bats rolling. Defense played good, and they told me after the game that I threw one. But
what kind of pitches do you throw?
I throw 4-seam, 2-seam fastball, and throw this thing called a football change. It works like a curveball, but you throw it like a football. And I throw a cutter.
Throw a cutter? But that's pretty nasty, ain't it?
When his he calls it a football curve, but when it's working, it's working.
And you say you like to play in the college?
I'd like to, but if it don't happen, it don't happen. So.
And you're be a senior next year, so what's your long-range plans?
I want to get a degree in sports science and, maybe do some physical therapy or something like that. And if that don't work out, I'm going to be like Braden, come back and coach someday.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Zach. Zach Armstrong, and Zach plays first. You start at first base?
Yeah, most of the time I start at first base. It depends on who's pitching, though. Like when some people's pitching, like if Braden's pitching, I play third, and then occasionally I play second. I just don't like playing second though.
So what do y'all do after a big win down in Cofield? Any place y'all go?
Usually we just go eat Mexican somewhere. I mean, most of the time it's us four usually go eat, but sometimes we tag along a few freshmen.
So you're a junior?
Yeah.
So what is some of your pregame rituals? You have any superstitions?
I don't have no superstitions, except like when I first go like up to bat, I have a slide mitt. I have to put it like in the fence. Otherwise, I just don't hit. I swear it helps every time.
And what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
It's fun. I mean, he's just like one of the players. It's like a little kid. He's just, I mean, he's just like a kid. Brings a lot of energy.
Appreciate that, Zach.
Walter?
Okay. Who is your biggest rival?
In baseball?
Yeah.
Probably Oneida, honestly. Last year we faced them in the district championship. Got beat by them, but this year we beat them twice this year. So.
And you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play football and basketball too.
My goodness, well-rounded.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, did you play basketball this year?
I didn't play this year.
So
Play
Zach,
next year.
play next year. And Zach plays first base, and you call him. He's pretty tall. You call him.
Zach also pitches for us. Zach's he's like, when you gonna quit pitching me on these Thursday games when we're playing these big schools? But Zach's has took on. Who all have you pitched against, Zach?
Grace, Pigeon Forge, CAK.
So we put a lot of pressure on him.
Pitch against some of the.
Zach has a lot of potential on the mound. He really does.
Zach, you play summer ball, baseball?
No, last time I played with Braden and Cole, and we played freshman year. And then we've also played like when we were like 6th grade, 7th grade together. We all played together on the same travel team.
Would you like to play in college baseball?
Yeah, I would like to play.
And what's your long-range plans?
Probably try to get like a degree in engineering, some kind of like engineering. If that don't work out, probably just do what my dad does, contracting. Me and my cousins got plans in doing that.
Okay. Walter?
And so that's your long-range goals. And are you planning on playing the other sports as the rest of your time at Cofield?
Yeah, I plan on playing football and basketball next year too.
So you're quite versatile. To have 3 sports you're in, that's something else.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Probably U.S. history with Andy's brother.
Oh, your brother a teacher?
My brother's the history teacher. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They all think he's funny, but I don't
He's
get
hilarious.
it.
He's funnier than you, Andy.
I do not see it. No.
Right.
Tell his favorite joke, guys.
Hey, okay. Ask me if I'm a tree.
Are you a tree?
No.
Okay. Get Ramel.
See, that's not funny to me.
It's hilarious.
Right? I'm trying to get the punchline.
Yeah.
But Romel, he might have a future in being a comedian, you think?
Rommels are cut up.
Rommel.
Yeah.
Okay. Rommel, what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
You know, it's great most of the time, but he's got a really short temper.
Does he?
Yeah.
Don't have much patience.
Not at all.
No. You play outfield.
Mm-hmm.
What position?
Left field most of the time, but occasionally I go in there in center.
You had any ESPN highlight reel catches this year?
I like to think so.
Any diving?
I think I've had 3 diving catches. Right. My best one was probably against Oak Ridge, though.
Okay, that's good. It's always good against Oak Ridge. Yeah. Coach Lau talked about Rommel.
Oh, Rommel's our, one of our, he's got some speed, so we play him in the outfield. He can cover some ground. He does have one home run this year, and you know, he's a better. He helps us out defensively right now.
Walter?
Where do you play in the lineup? I mean, as far as where do you hit in the lineup?
9-hole.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that 9-hole is important too. Romel's got speed, so we bat him in the 9-hole so we can roll back to the top with Cole with some speed.
I like to think of it as like an extra leadoff.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can get on base and then still get to second base. So
yep.
That would work out.
You play any other sports?
Yeah, I play football and basketball as well.
Okay. And, have any superstitions?
Oh, yeah. Before every game, I go to Marathon and I get a Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak, okay. And you are a junior?
Yes, sir.
And what's your long-range plans?
I plan to go to college, major in business.
You like to play college and?
Yes, sir. College football.
You prefer football to baseball?
Well, I'm better at football than I am baseball, so.
Okay. Yeah. What position you play in football?
Wide receiver.
You got a combination there with Cole? You got a good connection?
Yes.
He's your are you his number one target?
I will next year. This year I'd say I was 2 or 3 or 4.
All right, guys. We thank you for being here. We'll try to get you back on the show here in a little bit. So good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and take another break. We'll be right back. You're watching Locker Room Chat.
If you've been injured in an accident, let OEB Law fight for you. We will fight the insurance companies every step of the way. Call OEB Law today and turn your wreck into a check.
I've had the pleasure of serving in Judge Layton's court for the last 16 years, representing victims of domestic violence and also defendants charged with domestic violence. One of his policies that stands out the most is that he requires that every defendant submit to an anger management or batterers intervention class to help stop the cycle of domestic violence in Anderson County. And we need to make sure that he remains on the bench to continue to serve to be that voice for Anderson County.
I'm Don Layton, General Sessions Judge. I ask for your vote and support in the May 3rd Republican primary.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
Victoria Bowling knows the meaning of hard work. A wife and mother, Victoria and her husband David of 31 years have raised 2 daughters. Victoria is a conservative who works as an attorney and farms with the Bowling family. Victoria has been an attorney for nearly 3 decades, focusing on family law. Victoria has been a champion for kids with special needs. Victoria cares about Anderson County and will work hard to seek justice for all of us. On Tuesday, May 3rd, vote for Victoria Bowling.
At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
Alexander Guesthouse Senior Living is Oak Ridge's secret to senior care. Our all-inclusive assisted living and memory care offers 24-hour care, medication management, laundry services, housekeeping services, and assistance with activities of daily living. At Alexander, we treat your loved ones like our loved ones. Our Jackson Suites are $2,000 a month. To schedule a tour, give us a call at 865-294-5489. Alexander Guesthouse, Oak Ridge's secret to senior care. Roger Miller is a conservative and lifetime resident of Anderson County who has served as Sessions Judge since 2014. Judge Miller has adjudicated more than 30,000 cases, both civil and criminal, over the past 7 years. Roger is a graduate of Clinton High School, and he volunteers time coaching youth sports and serving as an instructor. A paramedic for 12 years, Roger worked saving lives at the Anderson County EMS, MedFlight 5, and Methodist Medical Center. In 2022, let's re-elect Roger Miller, General Sessions Judge.
If you've been injured in an accident and you've been getting a cold shoulder, then let OEB Law put the insurance companies on ice. As many times as it takes. Call OEB Law and leave the icing to the professionals.
Baseball. All right, welcome back to the locker room chat. And we're talking baseball here. Cofield Yellow Jackets ranked number 2 in the state class single A, and Coach Lau's with us. And Coach, y'all beat Oneida last night and said 19-2. Is that right?
Yeah, we hit the baseball last night. I think we had 15 hits last night.
Mm-hmm. So Chandler's got some scores. Look at some scores from last night. See, or from Mondays. Yeah, Oliver Springs 9-1. Coach Kegley, he just had a birthday, so big win there over Jellicoe. Campbell County shutting out Maryville Christian. There's Cofield. Y'all swept Oneida, I guess, 11-1 on Monday. Kingston the winner. Union County, they got a good team down there. Coach Orick.
Coach Josh. Yeah, I heard they was doing really good this year. The Northview coach was really bragging on his team.
Yeah,
to me the other day.
They have a really pretty good team. I'm surprised they weren't ranked in the top 10 in AA, but I think they also defeated Pigeon Forge this year. So.
What district is that? What teams are in that district?
I'm not quite sure on that.
Is Gibbs in their district?
I don't think so.
You don't know?
I think it's their sister
Okay.
district. And Oakdale winner and Rockwood 10-0 over Wartburg. Here's some more of the scores from Monday night. Greenback over Harriman, and Powell shutting out 15-8. Clinton got a big win over Anderson County last night, Walter.
Well, that's a close game right there.
Wow, look at that next score.
Oh my goodness, that is not a close game.
This might be a football score.
Yeah, exactly.
And Oliver Springs shut out Sunbright. And 16-3, another football score, and there's y'all's big win, 19-2 over Oneida Indians. That's a pretty good rivalry with Oneida, huh?
Yeah, I've coached 11 years, and Oneida's been been a rival them the whole 11 years. And last night was the first time we'd went to Oneida and kind of had a score like that. They're always 2 or 3 run ball games.
I'm amazed at how, 30-3 over 2 days. You probably wouldn't have imagined that you could do that good.
Our pitching's been pretty well this year. We've held a lot of teams to, we've been in every ball game we've played. If like I said earlier tonight, if you pitch well, play defense, you'll be in the ball game.
Yeah, but to get the 30 runs in 2 days, that's
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I go into every game thinking we're going to get beat, and they can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's meet it. We got some of the younger players for Coach Lau and Cofield. Start out here with Luke Treese. And Luke, you're a freshman, right?
Yes, sir.
And Coach Lau said you're a pitcher?
No, I'm the catcher.
You're the catcher also. I'm sorry, catcher.
He's the catcher. Luke's a good one. He's grew up playing baseball his whole life, and Luke's one of the better catchers in this area right now, and he's just a freshman.
And Luke, did you grow up in Cofield?
Yes, sir.
So I guess you played with these guys for a long time, I know.
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
Have you thrown out any runners this year?
Quite a bit, but not as much as I wanted to.
Uh-huh. You always steal off the pitcher anyway, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, Luke, do you like play any summer ball?
Oh, yes, sir. That's a lot of fun.
Who do you play for?
A team out of Larry Simcox's Diamond out of West Knoxville.
Okay. What's it like to play for Coach Lau?
Oh, it's awesome. He's helped me grow up these past couple years.
Walter?
It's my understanding from newspaper clippings of recent times you're batting over 400 this year.
Yes, sir.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
And as a freshman, you played last year on the varsity as an 8th grader?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's quite impressive also. That very rarely happens, so you must be one of the really good ones.
Thank you.
You play any other sports, Luke?
Football.
Football? What position?
I'm the kicker.
The kicker? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Catcher and kicker. Kicker's quite important.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know Cofield in the past they've gone for 2 a lot, but
oh yeah,
probably not had a kicker, I guess. But you have any pregame rituals?
Throwing with Zach over there before the game. He's my throwing partner.
And do you have a favorite team or a player?
Probably Tennessee. My favorite player is probably Lipsius at first base.
Who's that?
The first baseman for the Vols.
Oh, yeah. Talk a little bit about Tennessee. What do you think about it?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I think it'd be great to play there one day.
Have you been over to watch them play this year?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. 38-3, Walter.
It blows my mind that last year and this year, and for so long that they had a hard time even getting into the SEC tournament, and now go to the World Series and do this well this year. I can't believe 38-3 at this point.
And Luke, have any hobbies?
Not many. Baseball's my hobby.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Levi Heidel. He's an outfielder and plays center field. Coach, talk about Levi.
Levi's a freshman also. He pitches for us. He's done really well for us this year. He's been batting in the 5 spot, 6 spot. You know, I use him as he's a switch hitter.
Does he start?
Oh yeah, he's our starting center fielder.
Wow, pretty impressive for a freshman.
Oh yeah, Levi's also a special freshman player. He knows the game well. He's played a lot of baseball.
Walter?
And I guess you keep your nose to the grindstone out there and throw people out towards home plate or to third.
Yeah, I try to pay a little bit of attention. It's hard when you got women in the stands half the time. And then you got Roma out in left field talking to you. But yeah, I've thrown a couple people out.
And who's your favorite player in baseball, like in the college ranks or pro ranks?
Oh, well, I like the Dodgers and I like Cody Bellinger.
Okay.
Did you grow up in Cofield?
Yeah, I started out until 2nd grade, and then I moved over to Cofield. I went to Wartburg before that.
You play any other sports?
Yeah, I play football.
And what's your hobbies when you're not on the field?
I like to fish and hunt.
And what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
Well, when I ain't pitching good or anything, he'll come out there and tell me to throw it harder, or he'll tell me that my curveball ain't working, so he lights a fire under you.
Okay. Do you have any superstitions or pregame rituals?
Yeah, when I'm pitching, I have to wear my Ricky Vaughn glasses because I got a Ricky Vaughn haircut, and I got to throw a weighted ball around and then throw a bullpen with Matthew, but he ain't here.
Who's the Ricky Vaughn?
He's off the movie Major League, and he was the pitcher.
Yeah, Levi pitched last night against Oneida.
You say you have his haircut?
It's faded away right now. I'm tired of having to pay for it to get it cut every time.
Does it make you throw more accurate or faster?
Oh, it gets it harder every time. I mean, 5 miles per hour.
Okay. You got some...
Baseball's got some characters.
Yeah, baseball is...
Wait till you get the next 2.
Okay, let's talk to Riley. Riley Brown. He's a sophomore, and talk a little bit about Riley, Coach.
Oh, Riley's one of our hitters. Riley DH for us all year last year, And now this year I've stuck him in the field, and he's played really good baseball for us. He's probably batting close to 400 also. Here in the last week or two, he's really been hot. So Riley's fun to coach.
Walter?
Riley, how many years have you been playing baseball?
I've been playing ever since I was little. I think I started at the age of 4, I think.
And you play any other sports?
I play football.
Play football. A lot of you guys are playing baseball and football for sure, and some playing 3 sports. A lot of versatile athletes around here.
Oh, yeah, they're 100%.
Riley, you play summer ball, baseball?
I haven't played in a long time. I think the last time I played summer ball was whenever I was in 7th grade, I think.
Mm-hmm. You have any pregame rituals?
I do. I wear the same undershirt every game. I got to throw with this guy. And if it's a home game, I got to go to Snack Pack and buy me a Snickers.
There you go. Got to have that Snickers, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
Oh, man, it's a thrill. He'll for sure a lot of fire under you, for real. It's crazy. We just feed off of his energy. He basically like one of us, really.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. Zach Armstrong really just said it, though. He really is just like one of us.
Does y'all have to run a lot?
We had to. Today was the first day that we actually ran. We ran a quarter mile.
What happened?
Well, really, the heat, 80-degree weather. We played at Northview the Friday night, and we was a little sluggish, so we decided we was going to start running a little bit. So today was the first day we really ran.
Okay. You got any hobbies off the field?
I really don't. I like to go out, and I mainly watch movies, really. That's about it, though.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
That's a very good question. One of my all-time favorites is probably Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, let's talk to Tucker here. Tucker West, he's the closer. And Tucker, how many saves you have?
I think 3.
3?
Maybe 4.
And you're a junior, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about Tucker.
Tucker's been with us for 3 years. Tucker's a really good teammate. Is what I'm going to say about Tucker. He's our so when Luke gets on base, he runs for Luke, and he closes a few ball games for us.
Mm-hmm. Walter?
You look like a baseball player. You look like you'd be a pitcher, and you look like if you end up putting your nose to the grindstone, maybe a future Major League Baseball player or something. You just look like a ball player.
Thank you.
And Tucker, what's it like playing for Coach Lau?
Oh, I love it. One thing I like about Andy is that he really puts up with us. Sometimes we push him maybe a little bit too far, but he hangs in there with us.
You have any hobbies?
I usually just play the show.
What's that? Say it again.
It's a video game. It's called The Show. It's Major League Baseball.
Okay. And who's your favorite team?
My favorite team is probably the Red Sox.
And you have a favorite player?
Right now, it's Aroldis Chapman, and all the time it was David Ortiz.
Okay. So, what's your favorite place to eat?
Sonic.
Sonic? Where does the team go after a big win?
Well, we really split up a little bit. The people that was on here earlier, they usually go to Mexican or whatever, and me, Riley, Matthew, and Daniel Hardwick, them two ain't here today. But we usually go to Sonic or some fast food restaurant, and we just sit around and talk, hang out a little bit.
You play any other sports?
I play football and basketball.
Okay. You played this past year basketball?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any dunks?
I had, 4? Something like that, 4 or 5.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, we got a call coming in. Well, guys, thank y'all for being here, and good luck the rest of the season.
Appreciate it.
And Coach Lau, thank you as well for coming in, and good luck the rest of the season. Hope y'all can get to the state.
I enjoyed it, and I appreciate you having us.
You're welcome. I know you said that Cofield won the state, and
Cofield won the state in 1998.
1998. And we got about 30 seconds. Let's take a call here. Let's see. Go ahead. You're on the air. Anyway, we don't have much time to take a call, so sorry about that. But, Coach, once again, thanks for being here. And, Walter, anything before we go?
That's pretty much it. Go Balls, 38-3. We like it.
That's right.
Go Balls and go Yellow Jackets. We'll see you next week on the Locker Room Chat.